These are the dogs available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Thursday, September the 13th. And our first dog is Ramona, a beautiful girl. She weighs 65 pounds and she is 3 years old. Our next dog is Macy, and we moved Macy to another cage because she was in a cage that was dimly lit and you just couldn't see her. She is 45 pounds. This cute little lab mix is 2 years old and very easy to walk on a leash. Next is Oreo. Oreo's a little shy at first, but comes right up to you and warms up quickly. Oreo is a year old and is super easy to walk. Oreo weighs 40 pounds. Next is Hershey. Hershey is another dog that's easy to walk, and Hershey is 2 years old, full grown at 37 pounds, so a medium-sized dog. And adoptions at the shelter currently are $40. We're very pleased and happy with all of our volunteers that have worked with our animals and gotten them trained, because adoptions are way up, and that certainly helps. This is Zoe, who is 4 years old. Zoe weighs 45 pounds, so another medium-sized dog. Zoe knows sit. And Zoe is a pretty high-energy dog, but you couldn't tell it from the video. Well, Moose got adopted, but this is Brock. Brock is just as big as Moose. Brock thinks he's a lap puppy. He's 2 years old. He does like to pull, so he's somewhat of a challenge to walk. You'll have to do some training. Yes, you do. You do like to pull. He's a big boy, but he's very sweet. He does know how to sit on command, and oh, there he goes. He's sitting for us right now. Our next dog is Benny, who has been with us just a little while. Benny is 2 years old, and this high-energy dog weighs 45 pounds. He does know the basic command of sit. He really enjoys his attention. Another dog that's been here just way too long is Crystal. Crystal is a 1.5 years old and weighs 62 pounds. She is really good with other dogs, and you know what? She knows sit and stay. Even though she's a high-energy dog, she seems to be fully house-trained. Our next dog is a cutie named Roscoe, who is a puppy at 7 months old. Roscoe weighs 50 pounds. He loves belly rubs, and you can see he's got that short little curly tail. He walks well on the leash, and he knows the basic command to sit. Another one of our well-behaved dogs is Chip, formerly known as Flocka. Chip was given up by his owner, and he weighs 50 pounds. This 1-year-old is at least partially house-trained and knows the basic commands of sit and stay. This is Fozzie, like Fozzie Bear. Fozzie is 80 pounds, but low to the ground. He's a heavy dog. He is 2.5 years old and needs a little work on his leash manners, but he understands the basic command of sit. This is Taffy, who is 2 years old. Taffy's a high-energy dog, but Taffy does know how to sit on command. She weighs about 40 pounds. Marty seems to be one of the favorites, because Marty is looked at a lot of times. We don't know why he's still here. It's a 1-year-old dog who weighs 58 pounds. And he does play very nicely with the other dogs here in the shelter. He waits patiently to come out of the cage. He knows sit, stay, and shake. Lastly is Scarlet. Scarlet is a shepherd mix who came into the shelter very shy but has really opened up. She's a 1.5 years old and she weighs 40 pounds. Well, that's all of the dogs that are available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Thursday, September the 13th. All of the dogs in our video today will be available for adoption when the shelter reopens tomorrow morning on Friday the 14th. We hope that you come down and adopt one of our great pets soon.